Hey friends, I am on the road for day 6 of our summer mini lesson series. Just to show you that if I can create these on the road, you can learn, teach, do anywhere you are in the world. So let's get into day 6. Today we're going to be going into advanced writing skills, and our first one that we're going to talk about is using text evidence. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm your instructor, former middle school teacher of 23 years, and this is our summer mini lesson series. If you want longer form content, I have published our first middle school made easy course. It is a 6-day reading reset online course, and it is linked in our stand store. It is on sale currently for $25. 6 days of instruction for $25. That is less than 1 day, 145-minute session of tutoring with me. So go check that out. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I wanted to wow you guys on the first one out. But we're going to get into today's mini lesson, and don't forget there will be an activity linked in the stand store for day 6. So let's talk about text evidence. Today you will learn what text evidence is, why text evidence matters, how to find strong evidence in a passage, and how to explain your answers clearly. This skill is extremely important because teachers expect students to support their answers with proof from the text in reading assignments, classroom discussions, state tests, and writing responses. So by the end of today's lesson, you will know how to prove it using evidence from what you have read. Let's get started, friends. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Are you 6 for 6? Have you been here all 6 days? And if not, go back and catch up and tell me how many lessons you have actually done. What is text evidence? Text evidence is the information from a passage that supports your answer, your thinking, or your opinion. You need to use it in every subject from language arts, social studies, science, even math requires you to show your work. Text evidence includes facts, details, examples, dialogue, descriptions, and events from the text. When readers answer questions, they should ask themselves, what in the text supports my answer to prove that it is correct? Strong readers always go back to the text for proof. You might be wondering why this skill is even important, but on every standardized test, your student is going to be forced to do a writing portion where they need to support their answer with proof from the text. Using text evidence helps readers understand the text better, support their ideas more clearly, explain their thinking, become stronger writers. Instead of just saying, I just think that. Strong readers say, I know this because the text says. Let's look at this short passage together. Lena practiced the piano every afternoon after school. Even when her friends went outside to play, she stayed focused on improving her music. After months of practice, she won first place in the talent show. What character trait best describes Lena? A strong reader would not just answer hardworking. A strong reader would explain using text evidence. Lena is hardworking because the text says she practiced every afternoon and stayed focused even when her friends were playing outside. Notice how the answer states the idea and includes proof from the text. That is using text evidence. Let's go over some text evidence stems. Here are some sentence starters to help readers use text evidence. The text states, according to the passage, one example from the text is, the author says, this shows that. This sentence stems helps organize your writing clearly and indicates that you are going to refer to something explicitly that you can put your finger on that says in the text to support your answer. Let's go over some common mistakes that students often make when they are trying to answer a question that requires text evidence. One, students give their opinion without any proof. They just say what they want, what they feel, and there's nothing in the evidence to support that. That is 0 points. Often these questions are multi-point questions, so even if you stated something that could be true, like a fact, you would get some points. But if you state an opinion and then there's absolutely no proof in the text to support it, it's just 0 points altogether. Answering using background knowledge only. So maybe they do have a correct answer, but instead of referring to the text, they're referring to some other background knowledge not mentioned in the text. In order for it to be using text evidence and to get those points, it can't just be background knowledge. It has to be evidence mentioned in the text. And they forget to explain their evidence is another mistake. So how does this support what you are saying it supports? Remember, good readers always support answers with proof from the passage. Now let's do a quick review. Today you learn what text evidence means, why text evidence is important, how to support answers with proof, and how strong readers explain their thinking clearly. Remember, readers don't just answer questions, they prove their answers using evidence from the text. Be sure to go practice with using the link to the resource in our stand store. If this lesson helped you at all, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Middle School Made Easy, and turn on notifications. That way you are notified as soon as day 7 is uploaded. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7 of summer mini lessons. And if you haven't done 1 through 5, make sure you check those out as well. Give this a thumbs up on your way out the door. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you plan on doing this weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.